Last Thursday, our government released the first budget of our mandate, and it is appropriately called Protecting What Matters Most. It marks a new beginning in the province. It sets Ontario on a path to balance. It invests even more money than today's investments in health and education. That's kind of despite what you may hear some of the opposition continuing to say. The spending in health and education are both up by many hundreds of millions of dollars. In education, it's up by $1.3 billion this year. But that budget sends a message to the world that we are serious about fiscal sustainability, about protecting our frontline services, but mostly about making Ontario open for business, open for jobs. You know, I tell you, that slogan, open for business, was so popular. The very first words that came out of Jason Kenney's mouth, if you watched him late the other night, was, Alberta is open for business. Thinking, hey, we already got that right here in Ontario, and certainly, Mayor, right here in Mississauga. That's a very impressive group of statistics when you talk about the towers that will be built here. Congratulations. It just says to the people right across the world that Mississauga is open for business and open for jobs. So that's spectacular. We've created a comprehensive and sustainable plan that will take us to balance, as you've now heard, in 5 years with no new tax increases, not a single one. That's clap-worthy. This is a reasonable approach. And quite frankly, it's the responsible approach. Through prudent financial management, our government has already made significant progress to reduce the deficit we inherited from our predecessors. I got to be honest with you, this is not a very nice sentence to say, but the previous government was spending $40 million a day more than they took in. That's the absolute fact of the matter. In 9 short months, we have reduced the $15 billion built-in, baked-in deficit by $3.3 billion. So today it stands at $11.7 billion, and we're now looking at the moves we'll make this year to reduce that by next year by a further $1.5 billion. So next year, at this point, when we stand here and talk to you, we should be able to say, or better, $10.3 billion deficit. Now, at the same time, we are also bringing spending back to a level that is sustainable. And we're going to need everybody in this room, every single one of you, to work with us as we tackle this clear and present danger that is the deficit. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the fact of the matter is that our government is increasing year-over-year expenditures in both healthcare and education. Balancing the budget is a critical step in protecting those two core services. Balancing the budget requires discipline, determination, and an appetite to take a different approach to government.